Hi everyone, my name is Della Phillips. I'm also known as the Bicycle Lady. Thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you find it enjoyable, informative, or anything thereof, please consider giving a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. It lets me know I'm on the right track, as well as it lets YouTube know that you like this type of content. Also, you might want to consider subscribing. That way, you can hit the bell notification and be notified when new videos are posted. And I'm trying my very best to be posting them at least once a week. It did take a little bit longer this week because I had a bit of an epiphany where it's kind of like, wow, I didn't quite get the upside drawing done as much as I wanted to because other things that I had to take care of. And then once I got taken care of, I have been going full speed. Also, the other thing I discovered after doing the edges and so forth, I actually felt like, wow, I'm not drawing quite as well as I thought I used to. But then when I started doing the upside down drawings, I went back to drawing and I discovered that's easier, less erasers, and I'm getting to that point quicker that I want to be at before I start shading or doing anything else. So what I've been concentrating is, again, has been a lot of upside down drawings. Some of the drawings I repeated, and you can even see a marked improvement, and new ones I found on the internet to do. Today, I want to take the next step. Now, granted, some people may criticize, or I shouldn't say criticize so much as observe that I'm taking very, very small steps. Some people move much quicker, but there is a reason for that. I don't want to miss out on anything. And especially now that I had where it felt like I got a little bit worse and then all of a sudden it got better, I believe that substantiates my belief that I need to take things slowly, do every little small step, and possibly even get past some bad habits I may not be aware I have. Let me know how you're doing. If you've joined in on this journey, I would appreciate it. I will respond to promptly to all comments, okay? Now what I have here is some wire. Please excuse my Southern Indiana accent. That's a small amount that's left with certain words, and wire is one of them. And one of these is a long pipe cleaner. Use what you have if you have it. This is a 12-inch one. Or I have some armature wire, and that's good. Or if you had like a solid copper wire. The biggest thing is when you bend it, it has to hold its shape and not spring back. And what this exercise essentially is to just randomly bend different shapes into the wire, and then we're going to do an exercise using this. And of course you can, prop it up different ways. These are 18 inches long. I usually go between 15 to 18 inches. It was just easier because my ruler was that length. Or you can just use a 12-inch length. And of course you can put it different ways, even if you have to tape it to hold it up. Okay? So let's get started with this one, and then we'll do these later, all right? Now this one here, this pipe cleaner, I'm going to put it like that. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to immediately start drawing. What I'm going to do is take my pencil and the pencil point, and I'm going to slowly, as if I'm drawing, but instead be against the form that I just made with this pipe cleaner, and watch it. And just go through it like I'm drawing. My eyes are right here on this point, and I want it to travel in being synchronized with the travel of the pencil point along the wire form that I just made, this abstract wire form. Another thing is, if you have someone else that can make wire forms, it'll probably be better, because subconsciously you can get into a rhythm of how you do it. With other people doing other forms, you're not going to get be prone to not realize and do some consistency of forms that you find pleasant or that you like or whatever. So it gives you a little bit more randomness, which is a good thing. I'm traveling a little faster. What normally this exercise is, you want to go do this between 5 to 10 times. After that, then bring over your sheet of paper, like I'm doing here. Hope you can still see everything. And now, put your pencil down. You want to spend more time watching this, kind of like a blind contour drawing. And then as if your eye is traveling along that surface. Like we're doing this, but instead it's on the paper instead. And you want to spend over 50% time with your eye on the wire form and not looking at your paper. Maybe I should have done blind contour drawing. Well, it's a little bit off. Really, this should probably be over here a little bit more. But you get the gist of the beam. So if I were to do this again, which is perfectly fine, and let's go up a little bit, down. When I look down at the paper, you'll see I stop. And I go back to the same place on the wire form. So they're still a little bit off. That's okay. And if it's just too far off and it bugs you, just go back. And again, slowly travel your pencil point along the wire form. Now, like I said, use what you have. If you have like a solid copper wire that will hold its shape, that's fantastic. If you have armature wire, that's aluminum wire, or some other wire, or even the pipe cleaner. You need at least 12 inches. I suggest between 15 to 18. Now, let's just make another one. I'm going to be using this. You probably don't see the other end since it's 18 inches long. But I'm just turning my head away, just coming up with something. And maybe... Wow. Let's see if we can get it to stand up a little bit more. Maybe not. That's actually kind of interesting form. Okay. I have a tendency when I bend is go exactly the opposite, and you know, it gets kind of consistent. And you, like I said, you can avoid it. What's nice with the smoother wires, you can actually put the tip of your pencil right on the wire and go through that many times. I think I'm going to do this one 10 times. I'm kind of jerking it along. And I think I'm going to get out my my blue tack. It's actually white, but it's blue tack. And use a little putty to hold it in place when I do this. Because if you have it this way, you're going to have one view one way. Or if you have it this way, because of where this wire is in relationship to this, it depends on the angle or this view. So that's what I'm going to be practicing on. I would love to see what you're doing, especially if you're joining in with me. Please let me know. Again, comment. I will promptly respond to all comments. And until next time, thank you for watching again, and you have a great day.